Welcome to The Point, brought to you by Midnight Sun Woodworks. My name's Gary, and today we're going to talk about some more leather hat patches. Now, a while back I made some for my son, and they had Velcro on the back side of them, and they turned out real nice. And with the Velcro, he could take one off of his hat and put another one on and keep exchanging them. Well, he decided he wanted a more permanent attachment to one of his hats, and he wanted to put his company logo on it. So I said, no problem, just bringing me the patches, and I figured I'd just use the same settings. Well, these patches are a little bit different, and so things didn't go quite as smoothly as I thought. What I use is a J-Tech laser attached to my CNC machine. This is a 44 watt laser. And last time I used somewhere in the neighborhood of about a 50% power, maybe a little bit less than that. So I put the patch on, and of course, you can see it burnt right through these. So I lowered the wattage, and I went through two more versions of it. One of them I was using air, and one of them I was not using air. And I'd forgotten that the first patches that I made a while back, I didn't use any air. So I did finally just keep lowering the wattage and lowering the wattage more and more. I got down to 5% wattage on my laser. And then I ran this one. And you can see how nice and clean and sharp this one turned out. It's smooth with the surface. You can barely feel that engraved into this leather. But it's just enough, and it's super smooth. And like I said, the wattage I used ended up being only 5%. So when you are using your lasers to cut leather or leatherette patches, you know, crank your wattage down. You wouldn't think it had to be such a small amount. Of course, a lot of people only use a 10 watt laser. And I know Clack Shack, he's done a couple videos on cutting these patches, but this one I was really proud of, and so I decided I'd pass it on in case you have this Octo Pro put out by J-Tech that's 44 watt. When you're cutting these patches, crank that wattage down to 5 or 10%. That's all you need. I'm running about 550 inches a minute. And it's, like I said, my laser's attached to my Onefinity CNC, and that's how I run mine. So I'm going to try to either attach this to the end of the last video or put a link below to the old video so we can make sure you guys have as much information as possible for cutting these. So thanks for watching.